Well, I think there's a couple of things. Obviously, the oversight issue that Carter talked about, making sure that we're working under the authorities that we've been granted and that we don't stray from those authorities, willingly. But it's an expectation management issue more than anything else. I think we have to make sure that people understand not only that we can't give them everything, but there probably isn't as much out there to give them as they think that there are from a customer perspective. I know the first time I got into the intelligence community, I couldn't wait to find out what was at Area 51 and where Jimmy Hoffa was buried. Well, that information doesn't exist. And so what you end up having to do is you find yourself having to make sure that your customers understand that we do have information that is of value to them, but it's probably not as much as they might expect we do. The other thing is just too many people trying to help, and it's a good thing that people want to get involved, but the coordination of that is very, very important to us as a department and important to our stakeholders. We tend to see a lot of people in uncoordinated fashion reaching out to these centers at the present time, and what that does is that causes them to remove their eye from their primary purpose, which is to analyze information, and tend to explain themselves quite a lot. And we want to try to get that focus back on the analysis of the information. And then finally, I think it's just building more trust. Those barriers always exist. I don't care how good the system is or the pathway or the policy or the process. You need to know when you're sharing threat information, the person on the other end. And to that extent, I'd like to see more data anonymization and social networking and things like that allow people to be able to know each other better and not work in a vacuum of who they are.
Yeah, that's a great